today we have a pretty interesting topic for you all. And as you can see by the title of this video, it's going to be all about film school. Should you go to film school? Is it worth it? Probably not. I'm just kidding. But we're gonna hop into it. And the good thing about this is there's two different perspectives here. I did not go to film school. I went to a traditional undergraduate university and had the typical college experience. And Quinn is actually the one that went to film school. So I kind of want to I'm just gonna toss it over to Quinn. Like, I feel like let's hear about your experience with film school, Quinn.
Okay. Yes. First of all, I went to film school for a year and then dropped out. So you can kind of see where this is going to go. But to that, I obviously went to film school because I had no interest in studying anything else other than film. I discovered it early on, so I was like very set on pursuing and spending my time learning film stuff and doing something creative. So in summary, I mean, I did drop out. So to me, it was not worth the money. There's a few aspects of considering film school.
Take me from the beginning. Like, why film school? You know what I mean? Like, why? Why, Quinn?
Why did you do what you do? Why do you exist?
Yeah.
I decided to go to film school because I frankly didn't have the energy to study anything else. I just wasn't interested in anything else. So my perspective on film school is that two things. If you want to kind of do what Saul and I do, which is freelance video creation specifically for social media, kind of run and gun shooting and that sort of style, I would say absolutely no. Don't go to film school because so much information exists online and there's so much you can teach yourself. There's so many people you can just connect with organically that you don't need film school for. If you want to go into the film industry, so if you want to make movies, television shows, if you want to work on big sets or sets in general and have that whole experience, 100% I would say if you can afford it, if all the stars align for you to go to film school, because that's where you get. The reason I dropped out is because I didn't want to do that. And when I went, it was all of that, the formalities of filmmaking and television and movies. And I had no interest in that.
How did you find your film school? Were you just did your friends go there? Or were you oh yeah? Or you were just doing research like any other high school senior, and then I was oh, okay, I kind of want to go to this school.
Yeah, no, it was just research. It was you pull up the list of the top film schools. It's NYU, USC, that sort of thing. I didn't get into a lot of them. Love that for me. But I went to Emerson College in Boston, and
oh, you went to Emerson?
Yes.
Oh shit! No way.
Yeah.
Well, I have a friend. I have a friend who went to Emerson, but
okay.
I mean, yeah. She's your age too, I think. That's wild. But anyways.
Oh, maybe we were in the same grade.
I don't think you did. Yeah, okay. You probably did.
All right. So I went to Emerson. I went to Boston. I also wanted to go to a new city. I thought that'd be cool to change things up. And this is me not trash talking Emerson as a school because I really enjoyed it the year I was there. But I just knew I just didn't have the patience to sit through and relearn things that I already knew, and I just wanted to create. I feel if you're a creator who struggles to sit in a classroom and sit and take notes and learn that way, I would bail on film school because a lot of it is sitting and understanding theories and whatnot. But for me, I wanted to go out and I just wanted to make stuff.
There's only so much theory you can hear before you actually just need to go out and do it.
Yeah. The most important things I've learned have been from literally holding a physical camera and making something and editing it on my own and working with people in the actual field than sitting in a classroom and writing papers on sound design or something like that.
It's such a tricky question because it's for someone it might be, you know what I mean? Someone
right.
might need film school and someone might not. And
right.
A lot of it comes down to your personality type,
yep.
how you learn, your goals, you know, if you've always been kind of just like follow the narrow path, like straight, you need boundaries and guidance or whatever, then maybe film school is for you, you know what I mean? But like you said, I think in the space that we work in, it's like all really about your experience and doing, you know what I mean? And I think to on the contrast of your experience, like like I mentioned, I went to the University of Oregon for my freshman year, and then I transferred to Pepperdine University, which is here in Malibu and Los Angeles. And I like did not I wasn't even gonna go. Like that wasn't doing what I do now is like so not what I ever like. If you had told me that 10 years ago that I would be doing this, I would have just like not believed you. I majored in economics and Hispanic studies. That's what I graduated my degree in, and then after that I was a high school teacher for 2 years, and then I bought my first camera in like 2016. So this is literally 6 years ago. And then I learned everything on YouTube and was able to, you know, make this a career path. So yeah, like for what we do, like I literally learned everything just by watching YouTube tutorials. And like, but now even too, like even with movies and just like the way the world is shifting because of social media, like people are blowing up because of like TikTok, you know what I mean? Like if you make films already and like you have the mind of a DP or a cinematographer or director or whatever, make your own short films, you know what I mean? And like put them on YouTube, put them on TikTok, whatever, because it's all about repetition. I think like that's just with anything in life, right?
Yeah.
Right? It's just like the consistency and like trying new things and just putting things out there. I think like, you know, a part of me, and I don't want to say that just because even now, because of what I do, like I don't think college is like traditional college is even worth it. Like if I've like everything that I'm doing, like I got opportunities. No one from college gave me opportunities in what I do. You know what I mean? Like it's all people that I met like because of what I do and like just networking and relationship building. So unless I think like you want to do something technical or specific, like be a CPA or like a lawyer or a doctor or whatever, you obviously need to go to school for that. But if you're looking to go into the creative industry, I think a lot of it is just like preparation, opportunity, and luck, and just putting stuff out there. You know what I mean? Like, I think arguably, I feel like now you could potentially even be like a director of feature films without going to film school. I like do a lot. I personally don't. I don't watch movies like that, so it's like I don't even know if like all the directors went to film school, you know, or a lot of it just by doing. I don't know.
No, I think this is an industry where you can literally learn everything by getting your foot in the door in a set, in a shoot with a person, and like you can literally like make your way that way. You don't need like specifically a teacher to sit you down and learn it that way. And yeah, I can't remember the last time when someone asked me what school I went to, like what college that I went to.
Yeah,
People
literally
don't care.
no one.
At the end of the day, it's your work. It's like what you can show for. People don't care what school you went to. They care if you can make them like good content.
Right. Yeah. Can you make it look pretty? Are you a cool person to be around? A lot of it's
Yes.
just so personality based. Like,
Yes.
literally doesn't even matter. But yeah, even if you want to go on traditional film sets, like I'm sure there's a story. Like there's people who start as PAs who like work their way up and then become directors, and like I'm sure there's someone there. I'm sure there's an Oscar-winning director who started off as a PA.
Yeah.
Because you have to start somewhere, you know. Like you can't just. It's not like you're in high school and then the next year you're like making award-winning films, you know. So it's a lot of progression. So I think the theme of this video is no, you don't need to go to film school.
Don't.
Fuck film school.
Yeah. Exactly.
So do you regret going to film school for that year, or like do you feel like it was worth it for you to like learn that it's not what you wanted?
I think it was worth the year. I had fun. Like it's fun and you meet people that you can connect with, and it's great for that aspect. But I'm glad I went just to like see that it was not for me. And then it even like motivated me more to be like, I'm not going to go this route. And so let me like double down on this make it work.
Are you still friends with anyone from your film school? Like, do you know, like, do you keep up with anyone's career path of anyone you went to film school with and like where they've gone?
Yeah, I've seen a few people, but not much. Like I think a lot of them went in the traditional film industry route. And so our worlds just haven't like connected in that sense. but you know, if you can be just as successful either way. I think it's just like dependent on how much you put into it. So as long as you make good use of the resources around you, I think you'll be fine if you go or if you don't go. One just costs a lot of fucking money.
Yeah,
one
you
does
have
it.
to take out. You have
Yeah.
to take out loans and whatever,
Right.
you know. So choose wisely, you know. There's a lot of pros and cons, but yeah, I think, you know, we're obviously going to come from a biased place because you dropped out, I didn't go to film school, and we're both successful in what we do without it. So I think it's going to be biased regardless. But yeah, like I think from just our point of view, like you can just do it, just make things, like just create your own movies and put them out, because like that's just the best way. You have YouTube, you have TikTok, you have Instagram, like that'll go a long way. So I don't know, just biased opinion. Don't come
Bias.
for us, you know.
Bias alert.
It is. Yeah. But I don't know. Let us know if you're in film school or like thinking about it. Like, leave us a comment below and just like give us your 2 cents on it and what you think. Would love to hear your opinion.
Sweet. Well, that was fun. I love ranting and raving about film school, anti-film school. Thank you guys for watching. As always, hit us with the DMs. We love the DMs. Follow us on Instagram, whatever. We want to like hear your feedback on everything that we talk about. And hopefully you found this valuable. So thanks for tuning in.
See you next time. Peace.
See ya.
I might just hit it through. That's on my element. I like dark skins, love a melanin. Talk, pushing the tongue when I'm stepping in.